Hello! Welcome to another sketchbook tour. This is a walkthrough of my most recent sketchbook. I'm once again on a plane, this time on my way to San Diego for TwitchCon. Enjoy the video! Make sure to like and subscribe. Hello, and welcome to this sketchbook tour. This is my second recent sketchbook, and this is a very different setup to the last one. I'm testing out a new setup. Let's hope it works. So this is my recent sketchbook that I just filled. Season 2 sketchbook. This is the sketchbook that I finished after the first sketchbook after my art burnout. So this one's a little bit more up to speed with how I'm at art right now. This took me, I forget how long this one took me, but I remember being angry with how long it took me. This is probably going to be a common thing in my sketchbooks. But let's just get straight into it. These are Ghibli stickers that I picked up. How do you say Ghibli? Ghibli? I don't know. Wow. Here's page number 1. We have Sketchbook 2.2. And then from the 28th of December 2003. No. 2023. And then we have Goose right there. Little guy. I actually forget when I finished this. It was quite recent though. Let's just get into the first proper page then. Bit lackluster. But we got some swatches of acrylic pens. I forget what brand it was. These are some drawings of my partner's OC that we made on a train back from Christmas at theirs. Usually on the first page I do goals, and I was leaving it blank to do that, and I never did it. Never did it. It's fine. Here are, you guys might have seen these on my Instagram. Some old ladies. I've realized I love drawing old ladies. They're really fun. Their wrinkles are fun to do. Just like, they're really enjoyable to draw. And I love how Ghibli, however you pronounce it. I love how stylized they are, and I think they're really fun to draw. So I was like, I'm going to stylize some. This is my favorite one. I think it's a bit silly. Again, a lot of references probably from Pinterest in here. This is actually, so I was planning to do a webtoon with me and Amy's characters from a story that I wrote, and I was planning that. I was like doing some character stuff on it. I love this little doodle. These were some concepts and drawings. I don't know if I ever posted them anywhere, but here they are. Here are some pencil drawings that are still penciled. Pencil drawing. I don't like using graphite, but I was like, you know what? I'll use them. And it's already rubbed off on here. And it's just not a good time. My hands are covered in charcoal, which is a mood. Still are right now. My mom, I think, got me some graphite pencils for Christmas, and I was like, I'll use them. I really like that drawing. Again, I was like, I'm going to try use the pencils more. I love this eye. I love drawing eyes, like, with the socket. Like, with the, you know, coming down. I think they're a lot of fun to draw. I just did a lot of eye studies with pencils, and a lot of them are smudged because it's pencil. That's fine. Here are some oil pastel. So I found a box of all my old supplies from school, and I had oil pastels. I was like, oh, I'm gonna use them. So I drew some references from Pinterest again. Good old Pinterest. You love you'll love it. And I scratched in with a palette knife that I had for painting. So, I do like this. I think I did it more. Yeah, I did. Okay. This is when I watched Jujutsu Kaisen for the first time, and I really liked Nobara's character. So, I started drawing her. I like her a lot. I think she's cool. Here are more oil pastels. I like this one quite a lot. But it's fun. They're fun to draw. Here are old men, because I was like, I liked drawing old women, so will I like drawing old men? The answer is no. Women are more fun for me to draw, but I really like this guy. I think he looks like a cartoon old man, and I really like that one. Here is concepts. So I did a stream. I'll probably do more, but me and Amy did a stream where we made Splatoon OCs, and this was my one. She was quite cool. I forget her name, but I remember everything about her. She was mute, and she's an octoling, and I like her a lot. If I find the digital art, I'll put it on here for the concepts. But I was going to do a full piece with them, and then I didn't end up doing it. Here are some otters. I love otters. Look at them. Oh, little guys. Little guy. He has a microphone. But these are all otters I did in pen. Just, like, realizing, like breaking down their shapes and stuff. They're fun to draw. I highly recommend drawing cute animals. They are great. Wombat. That one's so silly. These are in highlighter. That was a random reference that came up on my Pinterest, and I was like, I'll draw that. Why not? And I was in a call, and I just sketched it out in a highlighter. And then I was gonna do planning out illustrations. Did I? No. Okay, this is when I started watching One Piece. I love One Piece. You'll probably see more One Piece later on. I really love One Piece. If you want to see me draw One Piece, or want to see me make a video talking about One Piece, I'm so down to do that. I'm currently, as I'm recording this, on episode 172. Here's Nami. Nami is one of my favorite characters. Nami, Zoro, Sanji are my favorite characters. I also love Usopp. He's great. I love all of them. I love them all. Why do I have to have a favorite? But I love Nami. She's just a cheeky little guy. Random drawings. Some from Pinterest? Who knows? Probably. Probably knowing me. Random eyes. Oh, I have Posca Pen Kirby. Wow. I was like, I need to get drawing more. This is a D&D campaign that I'm currently in. Off stream. Off content. It's just a personal D&D campaign that I'm doing with some friends. Quite fun. My character's name is Aileen, and she is an Eldrin, and she has all the different seasons, and she changes with the seasons. She's quite cool. I really like her. I don't draw her much, but she's a fun character. I really like her. Here's some figure things. By the way, there is going to be some censored stuff in here because I did do a lot of figure studies in this book. So, just a heads up. I don't want to get demonetized. But these are all 1-minute sketches just to get figures right. Here's some more 1-minute sketches with pen. I like this one. I just like the shapes in it. I really like it. These are all from Line of Action, I'm pretty sure. I went into a phase of drawing a lot of Line of Action stuff. Here is... I was going to do watercolor over, but I didn't. References from Pinterest. They're in ballpoint pen. I like that one a lot. But they're in ballpoint pen, and I enjoy drawing them. I like to draw in ballpoint pen. I've not drawn it in a while. Maybe I'll do it again. Who knows? Oh! My boys. So I am obsessed with Delicious in Dungeon, or Dungeon Meshi. You may know it as. So, goal finished by the end of April. Fun fact, I did not do that. This is in March. So I started watching Dungeon Meshi when it first came out. And I was watching it weekly. And then, just one day, I fell into the pit of Dungeon Meshi. And I was like, I'm going to draw them. So, because usually I don't draw what I'm interested in, which is weird because I'm an artist. And I probably should. You know? But here they are drawn without references. Which I think Senshi looks quite accurate. Then Marcel, because Marcel's my favorite character. I love her so much. She is so... I love her. Please watch this. Please watch it. More references from Pinterest. I like that one. I like the bagginess. These are all, can you guess, references from Pinterest. Sometimes you just need it. Sometimes you need to draw Pinterest references. Great. More of that. This is an elf character that I started, which is quite fun. You're actually going to see, there is going to be also a lot of censorship for my comic, because there's a lot of me working on my comic in this. And I'll probably censor the world building stuff, or skip it entirely, so just a heads up. Is this the Ed Sheeran page? No, I'm joking. I painted this. I was gonna draw over it. Did I? No. Okay, this is where some blurring may start. I don't think I'm gonna blur this page because it's not accurate. But I started doing figure drawing classes, like hour classes a day. Just on my own accord to get better at figure drawing. This will be censored. There's just, you know, they're gonna be censored. It's fine. It's fine. I did just skip a page. It's fine. Here's more figure drawings. I did them quite a lot. Maybe some censorship here. I probably will actually have to have some censorship here, but it's fine. I don't know the guidelines. Probably should. There's my girlfriend! Ah! Sorry, didn't mean to sound like a hawk there. That will be censored. That is censored. Hospital doodles. It's 2 a.m. So me, my girlfriend, and my girlfriend's mother went to the hospital at 2 a.m. There's Marcel. There's Marcel and Fallon. There's Marcel and Fallon. And there's BMO as a human. Yes. Hospital. And then drawings. And then more drawings. Probably from Pinterest. Who knows? Probably are. Oh, this was a drawing stream that I did. We did a sketchbook stream, and this was actually live stream. So if you actually want to watch the progress of this page, it's over my VODs channel. You can watch that. But we have all these drawings. A lot of them requests from chat. It's just a doodle from Pinterest, I'm pretty sure. Bird. My bird. Then I was giving tutorials. People were asking me for tutorials, and I was giving them. And there's a sticker that I designed. And then there's also a sticker that I designed. Haley! Drawings of outfits, because I was trying to learn outfits. Here's more character stuff we got for the comic. These are completely different characters now, by the way. This is still the height difference. These are completely different characters now. We got Zoro. This is when this is when One Piece got its grip on me. Because I was in the airport for 8 hours and I decided what way to pass the time better than watching One Piece. And then I got into One Piece. Here is the start of that character design changing. Slowly but surely. She was gonna be like a tiefling character. But her character design has changed quite a lot. Sackboy, because my partner loves Sackboy. So I drew Sackboy while they were playing Little Big Planet. Here's Marcel. Marcel with the little guy. Marcel. I love Marcel. Oh, this is me. I did a painting for Palestine stream to raise money. We did that. That was 24th of May. Yeah, this is May. Basically, this is me making the thumbnail for that drawing. And then here, I love this. I love the spunk in this. And then I drew again. This is coffee. I went to a coffee shop. And I was like, I'm going to draw. My love for art has returned, but my creative flow is dry, so I'm at a cafe. And I went to a cafe and I drew with highlighter and pen. And it was fun. I just drew from life. And then that's my friend, Michaela. And then this is a guy at the window. And then I just drew my surroundings and it was fun. And then this is another drawing on stream thing. We drew together on stream. It was fun. I drew flowers and then some fruit. It was great. It was fun. Just pencil and highlighter. Here is the character's newer design. I like her a lot more. Her design has changed even more from this, actually. The base is basically stayed. I like her a lot. She's a lot of fun. This will be blurred. Here are some hands that I drew. I like that one a lot. These are some hands that I drew because I was like, I need to draw more hands because I've been avoiding hands. And then here's my hands drawings. There we go. Here are some pelicans. By the way, this from about, let me go back. From about here, these were all done in the same week. All of this chunk in comparison to the rest being done in like 6 months, I'm pretty sure. Which is crazy. I just suddenly picked up art again. Not art again, but like I suddenly just decided to pick up my sketchbook and draw more. Which is great. I think it's because I was getting to the end. But these are some pelicans that I drew. Because for my comic, I want to have some cool animal hybrids with humans. And I was like, pelicans are funny. They're also scary looking too. I did these while watching One Piece. I was just drawing. I was actually watching the Alabasta arc while drawing these. Just little sketches of people. And then another page because I was still watching the Alabasta arc and I was like, oh, I can keep drawing. They're all in pen. I really like these pages, the simplicity of them. And here's that character again with a lot more work being done on her. I exposed her shoulders more because she is an axe user, so she does need that movement there. And then gloved hands so she can pick up it and stuff like that. I'm still working on her, but she's been a lot of fun to make. Here are more animals because I was practicing more different types of animals to draw with character hybrids. And these are tigers, and these are random birds that I found. Here is... Why is her neck broken? Oh my goodness. Here are pencil sketches because I started liking a lot of, like, coloring pencil drawings. Oh. Back here, I started doing more. So, I started doing more coloring pencil drawings. I really liked them. I think it brings a pop of color to it. And here are pen drawings. This is more what the character's looking like, the other character. There's gonna be some stuff probably blurred here. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Here he is. My why are notebooks? Oh yeah, I was in the airport and I was like, I wanted to buy myself a notebook because I was coming back home, like going back to the UK. And I wanted to get a notebook to write down a lot of my ideas because this trip that I went back to Ireland for was when I started like brain rotting over this comic. This page will be blurred. This page will be blurred because I don't want to reveal this character design because I really like it. But that's the end of this sketchbook. Sorry for all being blurred, but this ended 6/6, 2024. So the 6th of June. And my current sketchbook is in my backpack because I was out today. So, but yeah, there's the sketchbook. It's all done. It's all done. Please like and subscribe. Sending you to the end now. Bye-bye. Hello. I hope you enjoyed this sketchbook tour. I definitely recommend sketchbooking if you feel yourself in an art drought. Also for beginners. I love looking back, even like after a few months of seeing my art develop through sketchbooking. My current sketchbook is taking way too long because I put limitations on it, and I'm honestly thinking of taking those limitations off because I feel like it's making me not want to fill out the sketchbook. I decided you'll probably see when I do my next sketchbook tour in a couple months. I'm saying couple months because it's gonna take me a while. In my current sketchbook, I only have pencil drawings, like coloring pencils, but I'm just like, I'm craving to draw on a bit of pen. So I'm probably gonna change up my qualifications for it. I think I'm about halfway through, a little over halfway through probably. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you to all my lovely Patreons who are going back on screen now. If you want to get on the Patreon, it is linked below, and you can be in the back of my next video, in the end. You can be in the end. Not the back, the end. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye!